She holds my cue cards and I just have to read off of them. Pause and smile.
It happened.
And oh my god, the cards actually swap their places with each other. How did you do that? Well, you have to teach me that one. A big applause goes to Alina and Patrick. Thank you, Alina. Klaus will help you downstairs, and Patrick, I will help you. And I'd like to start by telling you a little bit about something from behind the scenes. About something I've only learned myself through magic. And there is a quite interesting story, at least from my side, and where do I start? Okay, let's try like this. In the past, I've always been interested in how other artists remember their lines. For example, hosts, actors, singers. There's just so much text that you have to remember. And as a young magician, I just didn't know how they all do it. And it was a couple years ago where I had the luck to be part of a project which later turned out to be the biggest magic TV contest in the world. Over 300 magicians from all 5 continents were invited to compete with each other. And I was very lucky to be part of it because in the end I actually won the contest. Oh, thank you. As a prize, among others, I received the title The Illusionist. And what was even more exciting for me was the special prize. It was like a dream come true for me. The chance to perform my own show in Las Vegas. Once I arrived there, I was already overwhelmed by my feelings, and something happened that until that day I really could only dream of. David Copperfield had somehow heard about it and invited me to his show. I sat directly in the front row at a specially placed table, right at the edge of the stage. And I was fascinated because my idol stood right in front of me on stage, and I was warned, by the way, there might be mics attached so David could hear the honest opinion of his guests. But I didn't have to play anything because I was truly fascinated. And even more, I was interested in how he could remember all of his texts. So after the show, David took me backstage. There I was allowed to look around with him. He told me a lot of things, and I actually had to gather all of my courage to ask him, David, how do you actually remember your texts? And he said, Sos, very simple. I use cue cards. I realize that doesn't ring a bell for everyone, but no big deal. If you don't deal with it directly, it's actually not such an obvious thing, because the goal of this technique is to stay hidden. But overall, cue cards are nothing special. They are big white cards with all of the text of the show printed on them, so you have no chance to forget anything. Hosts use it a lot. On TV, for example, of course, next to the camera, and I would like to actually demonstrate it to you right now. That is why I'll ask you to look down here or up here on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my assistant. Give her a big round of applause. How are you? Assistant answers good. This is your text. Oh yeah, thank you. She's still learning German. She's from Australia. No, really. She's doing a great job. Give her a round of applause. She holds my cue cards and I just have to read off of them. Pause and smile. Oh right, I shouldn't read the lines in the brackets. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you've got the whole thing demonstrated and understand how the principle works, I'd like to try a little experiment with you. Today is the premiere of a self-created illusion, or a combination of illusions, you might say, which has never been seen before, and I think it will be so good that I will get a standing ovation. Okay, it's all good. Why I think there will be standing ovations is not because I think that what I will present you is something so fascinating, no, but because for once I won't have anything to do with it, and spectators will be the ones performing this illusion all on their own, because you now know how cue cards work, so you might as well just take over the show. And I'll need the gentleman right away to help me take over the show, and before I go down and you even get a chance to look away so I don't pick you, I'm going to pick you, sir. Give him a big round of applause. I'll escort you up on stage. I'm sure you can do it yourself, but I actually have to help you. Yes, come up on stage. I'm very happy that you're going to help me out. Take a seat over here for a moment and look into the audience, smile, and enjoy how the whole audience stares at you. It's a nice feeling. It's what I live for. Sir, what's your name? Patrick. Patrick, so nice to meet you. Patrick, we're about to do something special with you. Patrick, yes, you're gonna be taking over in a second, and this is probably why I'm already forgetting my text. You're gonna be taking over my role, so your name from now on is Sos Jr. This means the next time I ask you, what is your name? Your answer will be Sos, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Sos! As you see, as the cue cards are gone, I already start forgetting what to say. You're gonna be taking over my show, and you're gonna be performing an illusion to a lady. So, you have to choose a lady from the audience. So take a look around and just pick someone. If possible today. Do you mean the lady over there? In the striped top? Yes, please stand up for us. And yes, I'm sorry, but you have no choice. The gentleman has picked you, so please stand up and give her a big round of applause. I welcome you on the stage. I will help you up. I'm so happy that you're here. Please take a seat right over there. You will have actually an easier task than a gentleman because you will still be a spectator. Only now you will sit right here on the stage and enjoy the show of our Sos Jr. right next to him. I have a deck of cards with me and a pen. I'm going to ask you to open up this pen for me because you're going to write your name on this card right here, big and clear. We're going to hold it like this for the camera so that everyone can see it clearly. Alina. That is a very nice name. Okay, Alina, we're going to take your card and fold it once, fold it twice, and I'm going to ask you to hold on to your card until I ask you to. And you are going to be Sos Jr., so I'll show you how to spell your name correctly. It's very simple. S-O-S. Just that easy, and a junior at the end. Now that you have internalized your name, I'm also going to ask you to hold on to this card and don't let go. Now, you will get a mic, of course. Someone is already laughing, that's great. He's already enjoying it. You can turn a little towards me. Yes, come a bit closer. Imagine that I'm not even here at all. On the stage for you are only Alina and our Sos Jr., who will present to you the contactless card Teleportation.
Good evening. I just realized that I should speak a little louder. Good evening. Can you hear me well now? My name is Sos Jr. May I show you an illusion? In your hand you have a card with your name on it, correct? Hold on to it and pay close attention. And I also have a card with my name on it. On the count of 3, these cards will change places with each other. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... It happened. You don't believe me? Open your card and take a look.
Okay, very slowly. You had the card with your name on it, Alina, and if Sos Jr. did everything right, I had nothing to do with it, then his card should have reached you. Open the card and show it to the camera. What do you have in your hand? Sos Jr. Wow, this is amazing. But wait. To be sure that it worked, Alina's card should have arrived in your hand. Take a look. And oh my god, the cards actually swapped their places with each other. How did you do that? Well, you have to teach me that one. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for helping me out. A big applause goes to Alina and Patrick. Thank you, Alina. Klaus will help you downstairs, and Patrick, I will help you myself.